Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. So today I'm with the 2022 Maruti Suzuki Brezza compact SUV. That's the car sitting right behind me. And yeah, now it will be only called Brezza as the Vitara name has been removed from it. And Maruti Suzuki has already launched the Grand Vitara mid-size SUV, which will compete with Creta and all those sorts of cars. And the Grand Vitara will be exclusively sold via Nexa outlets, and the Brezza will be sold like always with the Maruti Suzuki Arena. So in this video today I'll be showing in details about the Brezza, like the new changes that it gets. It's also the first car to get a sunroof. Yeah, now the Brezza gets a sunroof that every Indian loves. I don't know why. It also gets a heads-up displays, 360-degree camera, and lot more other things that I will be talking in details in this video, but I won't be giving you the drive impression in this video today. And yeah, before starting, special thanks to RD Motors Jorhat for allowing me to get my hands on the car. If you want to go for any Maruti Suzuki product, the showroom details will be given in the description below. You can also see right now running on the screen. So before starting, like always, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also press the bell notification icon to get notified every single time I upload a new video to this channel. Also don't forget to like and share this video. That really helps me a lot. So let's get started with the walk around. So like always, starting with the key of the car, this will be the key of the new 2022 Maruti Suzuki Brezza compact SUV. This is the same key that you have seen in every other Maruti Suzuki car with like keyless entry. So yeah, little bit of changes done is that now it gets a blue tint to one side, and also there is a Suzuki logo there, and obviously to the other sides lock and unlock button. But seriously, Maruti Suzuki should consider in updating their keys, like give more function to the keys. And that's everything about the key itself. Obviously we'll also get a physical key around here to unlock the car if the battery of the key goes down. Hopefully that doesn't happen with you. And yeah, now moving to the car itself, this will be the new Maruti Suzuki Brezza. As I've already told you, the Vitara name has been removed, and now Maruti Suzuki already launched the Grand Vitara mid-size SUV. This is a compact SUV, and yeah, like before, the length is similar. It's it's around 4 meters. The length is around 4 meters, but the width and the interior spacing has been increased a little bit to make it more practical and to make it more bigger than its rivals. But again, talking about the looks, it's always subjective. And yeah, this is the front fascia of the car. You can see new headlight design, new grille. There is a big Suzuki logo down under there. There is the fog lamp, then there is the big air dam here, and obviously this also gets 360-degree camera. So there is the front camera here. And yeah, talking about the headlights, these are like dual LED projector headlights, and obviously these are the DRLs. And yeah, these are the DRLs extended up to here to the grille itself, and the grille gets like some sort of not black grayish, but it gets piano type finishing, and also there is chrome. Then there is the big Suzuki logo. Yeah, it looks decent, I guess, but I like the look of the previous car much more than this one. And obviously you can also see how the lights works. And yeah, the previous gen car, the projector headlight was really very great, and yeah, the visibility was good. This also has will offer really very nice visibility at night. And yeah, if I lock the car, then you can see this is the LED indicator, and if I unlock the car again, you can see this is the LED indicator. And yeah, down under there, as I've already told you, these are the DRLs. So that's everything on the front fascia of the car. Before I forget, I want to say this under here is a fake skid cladding. It's of plastic. And yeah, the body cladding runs across the whole body of the car. So before coming to the side profile, let me show you that first. So the body cladding has been increased, obviously squared out wheel arches, new 16-inch alloy wheels, front gates disc with ABS, EBD, every sort of things are there. This is the top spec ZXI Plus variant, and yeah, dual tone 16-inch alloy wheels, and the tire section is 215/60 R16. So this is the wheel size of the new Suzuki Brezza compact SUV. And yeah, I want to mention one more thing. Because of lot more like body cladding, the wheels really look like undersized in this car. These are not small wheels, these are 16-inch, really very nice wheel. But because of the looks, the way more body cladding is given, from the side the wheels really look undersized in this car. So with the next facelift, Maruti Suzuki I think will consider that. And yeah, this variant is the dual tone ZXI Plus manual variant, and obviously now, as I've already told you, this is the top spec variant, so there comes the pricing. So Maruti Suzuki has already increased the price of this car like drastically. Like in the previous gen car, the top spec automatic dual tone variant will cost you around 11 point something lakhs ex showroom Jorhat, but now it will cost you 13.95 lakhs. So 3 lakhs has been increased from before. And yeah, Maruti Suzuki was known for making value for money car with great mileage, great looks, good comfort. And yeah, there is little bit of issue with the safety, but the Brezza, the previous gen Brezza also had like nice safety rating, like 4-star over there. This is also expected to get 4-star safety rating. And yeah, I know the pricing has been increased because there are a lot more features like 360-degree camera, heads-up display, then there is sunroof. But even then, a Maruti Suzuki car with a decent performance, decent power, 13 lakhs, and on road that will cost you around 15 to 16 lakhs. I don't think that's a really very great pricing that Maruti Suzuki has done. And with future they will like consider like making the price little bit less. But there is also another reason, like the increase in pricing of the car is that this is a 4-meter car, but Maruti Suzuki could not get the advantage or the tax advantage of the sub 4-meter car, as they have used a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine in this car. The car gets the new K15C dual jet engine. Obviously that will offer like great mileage and all those sorts of stuff, but since the engine is bigger, the tax benefit could not be like attained by Maruti Suzuki. So that's the reason the pricing has increased. And talking about the pricing now, the price it starts at 7.95 lakhs ex showroom Jorhat and goes up to 13.95 lakhs for the top spec ZXI Plus top spec dual tone automatic variant. And the automatic I mean to say is that gets the 6-speed torque converter with pedal shifters in the steering wheel. So now coming to the side profile of the car, you can see the side profile of the car looks like this. There is lots of like body cladding going around the side of the car. And yeah, the wheel size, as I've already told you, 16-inch wheel. And yeah, this look kind of undersized because of the way the wheel arches are designed, the squared out wheel arches. And obviously the design elements like these cuts and creases are there along the whole body of the car to make it look a bit more upmarket in its segment. And talking about the ground clearance of the car, the ground clearance of the new Brezza is 200 mm. And yeah, talking about the dimension, the overall it's similar to the previous gen car, but due to like minor changes in the interior, the width and the interior spacing has been increased, and the exact dimension you can see right now on the screen. You can pause the video and see it in details. So now coming to the side profile, again you can see dual tone color scheme is there, red, and obviously all those side is covered with the body cladding and stuff there. So there is the roof rail, you can also see there is the sunroof there, and yeah, shark fin antenna is also there. And the window size are really very nice, it scoops down nicely. And this section here, this whole part is actually glass, so this really gives the Brezza a really very premium look. Like you will see these sorts of stuff in very premium SUVs. I don't want to compare it with anyone, or I don't mean to say that it's copied, but yeah, you will see in like much premium SUVs like Range Rover, Volvos, all those sorts of. Now coming to the rear of the car, this will be the rear profile of the car, and obviously LED tail lights. You can see this as I've turned it on right now. And obviously down under there is the reverse gear light, there is the halogen turn indicator light. So these two are halogen, this is LED, and this both split LED setup, this like line glows up, and this really looks nice. But there is few like panel gaps doesn't match here. And yeah, Maruti Suzuki should look at this because the pricing of the car has also been increased. And obviously Brezza badging is done boldly here, and obviously there is the Suzuki logo. And yeah, Vitara name has been removed, as I've already told you. Grand Vitara has been launched, and yeah, smart hybrid badging is there. Then this is the rear profile of the car. Obviously there is the washer or wiper, sorry, there is the washer there. Then high stop man LED brake light, there is the spoiler, shark fin antenna, as I've already shown you. And yeah, down under there is the plastic bumper, black color bumper. It's obviously skid plating is there, and yeah, twin reflectors are there, and there is also parking sensor, 4 parking sensor, and there is the reverse parking camera. So that's everything on the rear look of the car. From the rear it looks really nice, I think so. I personally think the rear looks much better than the front in this Brezza. And now coming to the boot of the car, the electronic tailgate operation is there, like electronically holding, and the boot lid is heavy, so the build quality is really very good here. I can say the panels are used nicely, and obviously the previous than Brezza also got 4-star global NCAP rating. This is also expected to get 4-star or more than that, like 5-star NCAP rating. So this is the boot space of the car. Obviously decent size boot, 328 liters in space, and there is more space here. There is a light here. Obviously hooks are there. Sorry for the lighting, hopefully you may not be seeing all those sorts of stuff like what's in the boot. And yeah, because it's totally blacked out, and split type seat is there. There is the partial shelf here, more spacing is under here, and down under here there is the full size steel spare wheel, and the tire section is 215/60 R16, so full size is there because this is the top spec ZXI plus manual car. And yeah, it is not that deep enough. It's really very good to put in and out luggage from the car. It will be good. And yeah, plastic type on the door sill, plastic guard is there. So yeah, everything is decent enough. Hard plastic is there. There is a handle here to put your hand and close the tailgate. So yeah, that's everything on the rear profile of the car. And obviously this is the fuel filler cap. Now this is not magnetically operated, and yeah, around 45 liters of fuel tank capacity is there. So let's now move to the rear spacing of the car. And before that, the doors open wide enough. And yeah, talking about the doors itself, hard plastic, but middle on here there is little fabric metals of short touch finishing is given. And obviously now you'll also get ambient lighting, which you can turn on and off. The blue color ambient lighting is right now turned on, and this will really make the cabin feel good at night. And obviously there is 1 liter bottle holder here. Door mounted speakers are there. Speaker branding, I don't know what it is, and this car has not been set up, so I cannot show you how the speaker system sound, but I assure you it will be decent enough. But don't expect it to be like in Tata cars like Harman and all those things that you have already seen or listened to. So this will be very decent. But talking about the pricing, they should have given like branded some JBL or Harman speaker, something like that. But anyway, let's move to the interior. But before that, this is the rear interior spacing of the car. The interior spacing has been increased than before because the front dashboard has been like made a little bit smaller to increase the interior spacing of the car. And now yeah, all black interior, fabric upholstery obviously. So let's now move inside and talk more in details about the interior or rear interior spacing. So that's my stuff. Let's put the bag here. Obviously 60/40 split seat is there. Like to fold that, you have to pull the knob here, and yeah, like this you can fold it. And obviously both the side passengers get adjustable headrest. The middle passenger doesn't get adjustable headrest. And again, there is a armrest here with twin cup holders. There is no place to put a mobile or anything or sorts of stuff. There is the parcel shelf here. There is a light place for the rear passengers here, which is not LED. LED could have been given. The roof liner is also really very of nice quality, that I have to say. And yeah, handles are there on the both side. Obviously for the rear passenger there is also hook on the both the handles. Then the glass section is really very good. You won't feel claustrophobic in this car. The cabin obviously feels wide enough than before because Maruti Suzuki has done to increase the interior spacing of the car. There is little bit of hump here, not very much, but it's there. Hump is there. Then there are twin AC vents on the rear. There is two like charging sockets down under here. To the right there is the fast charging USB type C. Then to the left there is a USB type A socket or port is there for charging your devices. Then the front seats are not very scooped up, but yeah, magazine holder is there. But again, talking about the under thigh support, it's decent enough. The under thigh support for me is good. My height is around 5'4", so for me it's good. There is leg room, but to the side, due to the smart hybrid system, the lithium-ion battery is put under the front passenger seat, so taller people might have issue with the legroom of the car. But it will be like decent, you can actually manage it. And now talking about the headroom of the car, so the headroom is really very good. Even if I sit in a upright position, for me it's very good, I have to say. But for taller people like 6 foot or above, they might have little bit of issue, but even then they can adjust it, that I can assure you. And obviously I've talked about the roof liner, it's also really very great. On the rear there are no airbags, but to the front there are 6 airbags as a safety measure. The safety has been increased in this car from before, as I've already told you. Then to the driver side there is also a hook here for carrying like some sorts of bags and stuff, and yeah, it's rated like 4 kg max is there. So that's everything on the rear interior spacing. Obviously there is the sunroof here, this is the first car to get the sunroof. Let me go to the front, like that's the dashboard design, and talk more about the front interior of the new Brezza. So yeah, and before entering, let me show you one more thing. There is like keyless entry here, so request button is to both the driver side door and also the co-driver side. Let me show you that first. So there is one more button, so without even pulling your key out, you can like lock and unlock the car. So let's go inside. And before going, this is the interior of the car. Again, many things has been changed, but few things have been like reused from other Maruti Suzuki cars, like you have already seen. So this section here, these controls for the door controls has been carried over from the previous gen Brezza, which is not bad, but yeah, could have been changed, the finishing could be changed. The price at which the car is being sold, it doesn't look very like promising at that price point. Again, soft touch material is there, there is like ambient lighting again here, and yeah, doors are like really very build quality is good, but the plastic material, as I already told you, is not that great. Now this is the manual car, so there are 3 pedals, clutch, brake, accelerator. There is the knob for the to opening the hood of the car, there is the knob for opening the fuel filler cap of the car. Then to this side there are more features. Now as you can see, there is the heads up display, which you can only turn on after starting the car. Then there is the setting for the heads up display, which is placed here, as you can see. And yeah, start stop button or engine start button is there. This is the start stop system button, headlight leveler switch, this is 360-degree camera. So yeah, this is the interior of the car, front interior. So let's now move inside and talk a little bit more about the interior of the new Brezza, Suzuki Brezza, not Vitara Brezza, but only Brezza. So let me close the door here, and yeah, so auto down function is there, auto up function for the driver window is there, auto up down function is there, but all the other windows are not. One touch auto up down is not there, and only the driver side window gets backlit like a switch. Then there is the lock and unlock or central locking button. Then auto folding mirrors are also there, these are also electronic folding, also auto folding, like once you unlock the car, the mirrors will fold out. There is also a Twitter place on the door here. And first of all, let's talk about the safety. So there is 6 airbags in this car. There is also side curtain type airbag, as you can see in the seat, and the driver side seat gets height adjustable like function. Height adjustability is there to the driver side seat, so 8-way height adjustable, manually adjustable driver side seat. But in the venue, if you haven't watched the video is right there in the I button, you can click there. In the venue, that was spec car, the SX Plus gets electronically adjustable driver side seat. Now talking about the Brezza itself, obviously the seats are really very comfy, and yeah, and data support, all those sorts of things are there. The headroom is also really very good. And now the dashboard, the plastic is hard plastic. Obviously the quality, I won't say is really very top notch, but yeah, it's decent enough. Other different sorts of materials are used to make it look different. Obviously textures are different, and yeah, there is setting the finishing here. The glove box is of decent size, cooling function is there, light is also placed in the glove box, and yeah, the size is very decent. And obviously this is the 9-inch Smart Pro Plus display that you have already seen in the Baleno. Then talking about other things, the steering wheel is flat bottom type leather wrap. There is cruise control, there are various buttons for like controlling the screen there. Voice command function is also there. You also get like telescopic tilt and telescopic adjustable steering wheel now with the new Brezza, so you can adjust it accordingly. Then the headlight stocks are obviously carried over from previous or other car, like you have seen on the Desire, XL6, all those sorts of car. So to this side, auto headlight function like stock is there. Then to this there you get the washer wipers stock or control obviously. Then this is the instrument cluster, obviously analog, and I personally love analog instrument console rather than getting like digital or LCD console where you get fake analog types dials. Then there is also a MID here, and to control the MID like you have to press the knobs here, like there are the sticks here. So this Maruti should like improve. To the right side there is the speedometer, to the left side there is the tachometer, various telltale lights are there. Let me just turn off and show you again. So yeah, there you can see the clock is there, and obviously going to various menus. The door open sign is also showing. Going to various menus, I can like press these buttons here, these knobs actually. And yeah, to increase the brightness I have to like rotate this knob here, and that's how everything is control. Or you can scroll through the MID here, and obviously there is like motion sensor, G4 sensor, something like that, if you want to like trash the car, which you cannot because only 103 horsepower with the K15C engine, what will you will trash. Then torque and power figures are there, as you have already seen. Then brake and accelerator, you can see I am pressing the brake right now, the brake force is showing like increasing. Then like the HSVS system, like how it's powering the car, or is it charging the battery, all those sorts of things are shown. So yeah, temperature is shown, the time is shown, obviously instantaneous fuel economy, average fuel economy, distance to empty, range, every sort of like things are shown. There is also heads up display, so for that I have to like turn on the car and show you. And let me just turn it. So there you see the heads up display comes up, and yeah, it's now showing starting. I don't think my camera is able to cover it right now, but from my viewing angle I can actually see what's going on. You can also increase and decrease the brightness and all those sorts of things from here. And yeah, it goes up to +10, and obviously the position is there. Then there are other features that you can see in the heads up display, like the speed. Then there is the HSVS like power system. Then there are other distance to empty. Then yeah, that's the HSVS power system. The time is also shown on the heads up display. Then there is the rev counter, the tachometer is also there, the rev counter is actually showing right now. And yeah, speed or the speed at which the car is running, all those sorts of things are shown. This is actually a safety feature. I don't personally, I am not that a big fan, but yeah, it's given, so it's really good enough as it's given, so that's a welcome move. Now coming to the display, this is the 9-inch Smart Pro Plus display. Yeah, the graphics is really very cool. It's obviously very nice. And let me turn off the car, then turn the ignition on again. Yeah, the graphics is really very good. There are a lot more features now. There is connected car tag, and obviously there are more information, like yeah, the energy flow system, you can also see it here. There is also wireless charging in this car, and yeah, you can connect the phone and the speaker system is also decent there. Connected car tag, and it has been improved really very nicely from before. But my one complaint is that there is no dedicated volume control knob here. A volume control knob should be there, other things should be, or you give it whatever like touch response should be there. Yeah, steering mounted volume controls is there, but even then naturally a person's hand goes for the volume control to like turn it off, so it should be given, but it's not there. Obviously those who are driving it will like work on that, and yeah, they will be like comfortable with that. And yeah, all those other features are there, like there is also 360-degree camera in this car. So let me just press the view button here, and then you can see the 360-degree camera in the inside of the showroom is showing. And yeah, you can see other views like the rear of the car, the front of the car, the top view, and all those sorts of things are there. This you have already seen in the Baleno, so that has been carried forward. So let me just turn it off now. And yeah, now coming to the down of the car, there is the AC vents, then there are the new AC controls. Auto AC function is there. No, there is no dual zone AC function. Then down under here there is a wireless charging pad. Then again to the down under here there are two sockets. One is a 12-volt socket. Also ambient lighting is also there, like blue color ambient lighting is there. Hopefully you can see that. And yeah, USB socket is there, and with that you can connect it to the Smart Pro Plus 9-inch Smart Pro Plus display for connecting a phone to Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. No, this Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is not wireless, but yeah, it's like wired. Now talking about other features, there is auto dimming inside rear view mirror. There are the lights here which are obviously not LED, these are halogen, and there is sunglass holder. Now the sun visor is a ticket holder here, then ticket holder here, and there is also a sun visor here. There is a light placed there. That light you have to turn it on by itself. There is one more thing, there is a sun roof now in Brezza. So this car is the first car to get the sunroof. I don't know why people are so crazy about sunroof. Personally, I don't have any craze for the sunroof, but yeah, it's there, it's good. So yeah, you can also activate or open it by with voice command, and yeah, sliding function is also there. So yeah, that's everything on the interior of the new Brezza. Obviously there are twin cup holders here. There is the manual gear lever here. There is a armrest here with sliding function. There is also decent amount of storage space. Obviously manual handbrake is there. And yeah, so that's everything on the interior of the 2022 Brezza. Let's now move to the outside and show you a little bit, or talk about a little bit about the new engine that the Brezza gets. That's the K15C and engine. So this here is the engine bay of the 2022 Maruti Suzuki Brezza. There you can see the hood, it's insulated. There is also insurance on the firewall. This is the new K15C and engine. To the next to the B is C, so that's a new series and this is a dual jet engine. Obviously this is a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, but now it gets 2 injectors per cylinder to increase the fuel economy, but the power has been reduced. Now it makes 103 horsepower and 136.8 newton meters of torque. The horsepower has been reduced by 2, like earlier it was making 105 horsepower and 103, and the newton torque has also been reduced by 1 newton meters. This particular ZXI Plus variant came with 5-speed manual gearbox. 6-speed could have been given with the newer engine, but no, there's only 5-speed manual gearbox. There is also option for 6-speed torque converter with pedal shifters, but this one is the manual car. And yeah, smart hybrid assist is also there. There is a starter generator, there is the ABS motor. So the chassis member or the things are also really very nicely built. It looks like that, and obviously the safety of the car has been increased from before. So that was everything about the 2022 Maruti Suzuki Brezza compact SUV. If the video was helpful for you, don't forget to like and share this video, and like always, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification icon to get notified every single time I upload a new video to this channel. So that was everything for today. Bye.